Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us in the episode number 6 of Q&A series with Suresh GP. Today we are going to talk about SRE versus DevOps. If you had watched our previous episode, we talked about site reliability engineering, the roles and responsibilities, and how you can kickstart your journey before. Now, what's the difference between site reliability engineering and DevOps? So, DevOps is a philosophy that focuses on collaboration, communication between the cross-functional teams across the end-to-end value chain and make sure that the deliverables meet velocity and stability. So, DevOps focuses on balancing velocity and stability. Whereas SRE extends DevOps mostly in post-production. What it means is, in addition to focusing on velocity and stability, there are two key components that SRE focuses on. One is reliability, the second one is resilience. So, reliability is a way to focus on the application to make its relevance without failing, and resilience is the ability to bounce back. Now let's talk about the comparison between DevOps and SRE. We have to understand that DevOps and SRE are closely linked with each other. While DevOps focuses on the CI/CD pipeline from design, build, test, deploy, SRE takes it further to post-production. Now, there are some commonalities between SRE and DevOps. There are 5 aspects that are common to DevOps and SRE. Let's talk about the first one. One of the principles of DevOps is to reduce organization silos. That means, in SRE world, they share ownership with developers by using the same tools and techniques across the stack. Number 2 is DevOps accepts failures as normal, because if you don't experiment, then you cannot really reach higher innovation. So what happens in terms of site reliability engineering, it actually focuses on balancing accidents and failures against new releases. So there is a concept of error budgets that allow people to experiment in a way of fail-safe experimentation mode. The third one that we see happening is implement gradual changes. Now, as a site reliability engineer, you encourage moving quickly by reducing the cost of failure. So think about the canary deployments that we talked about that will help us to release it to a small set of users to get the required benefits. Number 4, leveraging tooling and automation. So SRE encourages automating this year's job away and minimizing the manual systems work to focus on efforts that bring long-term value. That means we are focusing on reducing toil, which is anything that is manual, repeatable, automatable, tactical, that is preventing us from improving our productivity. Last but not the least, we talk about DevOps measuring everything. So in SRE world, we not only focus on infrastructure monitoring, application monitoring, we also talk about an aspect of observability. So in a way, can we get a 360-degree view of how things operate? And that will help us to achieve the goal of SRE. So net in net, the question of SRE and DevOps, they are complementing each other. Now you cannot do SRE without DevOps, and just doing DevOps will alone not be sufficient to achieve the required benefits. So, as we start to traverse through this journey, think about not only doing your CI/CD pipeline, orchestrating your tool chains, but also looking at site reliability engineering to build in resilience and reliability to make systems available, competent, and ensuring delivering business value. So I hope you understand that SRE and DevOps are not poles apart, but they complement each other to do it. So the final question is, how can you then be an SRE? If you have the required knowledge about DevOps, IT service management, Agile, Lean, and you also have some understanding of the end-to-end ecosystem, like architectural piece, looking at application modernization, reducing toil, improving anti-fragility, then you can automatically become an SRE. So your skills and experience in both these dimensions help us to become more competent in both DevOps and SRE. I hope that this video was clear to understand the difference and the complement between SRE and DevOps. I hope you find this useful, and I look forward to seeing you in our next episode with the other edition of Q&A. Thank you very much.